Back in the 1930s and 40s, I remember well, Widbrook Stream, which included the water all the way to the fleet at Cookham, was a wonderful fisherman's paradise. We could go just across from the cottage to the stream, and there I was able to put a hook down and catch, first of all, dace. Then, of course, there was the odd roach, which could be found as well. Not a tremendous amount of them, but they were there in that period of time. Perch, I remember, was sort of a shy, and always used to find shade where willow branches used to provide the shade. And that's where they used to wait. Sometimes you were lucky to catch one on the end of a hook. Then the last of the big fish that I remember well was the gudgeon. They used to be always around, and when you were looking for roach or perch, the gudgeon would be on the end of your hook. And if you weren't looking for them, you used to take them off and back in the water again. I think they used to like boiled hemp. Used to go to Natty Smith's, which was a toy shop, and he had a fishing tackle shop as well on the Colonnade in Maidenhead. And there you'd buy a pound of hemp seed, bring it home and boil it up, and that would be your bait. Then, in the small fry department, as a little boy, I can remember watching for hours the sticklebacks, and they're building nests on reeds, and then they'd sort of blow bubbles into their nest. It was quite something to watch, the good old stickleback. And then, of course, we had the minnow. The minnow, or tiddler as it was known, it was fun to catch. We could either have a small butterfly net and scoop them out that way, or more often than not, a glass jam jar with a piece of string around the neck and some bread in there to bait and gradually ease them out. These, of course, were the fun ones for the boys, but they were useful to watch, and so on. The fish were quite plentiful up until, I would say, the end of the war. Then, of course, 2,4-D and other fertilizers and pesticides came out, and I think it must have gone into the water because the fish stock seemed to die out. Anyway, that's my tale of the fish that used to be in the Widbrook Stream.